The man made his wife undress every day when he returned home to examine her body. She was not allowed to have a single bruise, or he would whip her without mercy. She endured this life for more than 10 years. One day, she could no longer bear it. To free herself from his control, she went to her ex-husband that night. She offered him $10 million to kill her current husband, since her husband often hired him for fishing trips at sea. Tempted by the large sum of money, the man felt hesitant. The next day, the woman's husband indeed arrived at the shore for a holiday. He arrogantly commanded the man to take him out fishing, unaware that his wife, standing nearby, already wished him dead. Soon, the boat entered a remote part of the deep ocean. While the wealthy man was sunbathing and talking with his assistant, the ex-husband quietly poured animal entrails into the water. The strong smell of blood quickly attracted a shark. The rich man, completely unaware, kept drinking and relaxing as he waited. Just then, the shark bit the hook. The man quickly grabbed the fishing rod and began pulling. The rich man insisted on taking over himself. The fisherman warned him that the large fish was dangerous, but the wealthy man was determined to reel it in. He had his assistant help him put on the gear, but the shark was too powerful. Combined with the effects of alcohol, he was dragged to the edge of the boat. As the rich man was about to fall into the water, the ex-husband stood calmly behind him. The wealthy man screamed for help in panic. In the end, guided by reason, the fisherman pulled him back to safety. The woman waited on the beach for good news. When the fishing boat slowly docked, she was disappointed to see the rich man return unharmed. He demanded that she pay for the trip. She used the opportunity to persuade the fisherman to try again the next day and not hold back. She played her final card, telling him it was actually their son's idea. Hearing this, the man froze. His son was his most vulnerable point. No one was allowed to hurt him. At that moment, he seemed less resistant. Around the same time, his assistant seemed to guess what they were plotting. That night, worried the man might still hesitate, the woman visited his home. When he saw the bruises on her body, he finally made up his mind. But the next day, the man waited a long time and the rich man never appeared. He thought the plan had been exposed. Then his assistant suddenly revealed that he had hired someone to break the wealthy man's arm because he didn't want the fisherman to become a murderer. The woman had just woken up and saw the bed covered in blood. She entered the bathroom and found her husband sitting on the floor. To lure him out to sea, she coaxed him sweetly, saying she wanted to go fishing with him. Invited by his wife, the man agreed at once. Soon, with the woman's support, they set out to sea. They returned to the same spot. The fisherman dumped raw meat into the water, and it wasn't long before a shark took the bait. As expected, the rich man still wanted to handle it himself, but he was too drunk to even hold the rod. The two men thrust the fishing rod into his hands, and the next instant, he was yanked into the deep ocean and vanished.